Hey everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and I have another pillow chat for you guys. I'm actually filming this on Tuesday, so a little bit early, and I don't have a whole lot to talk about. I'm pretty disappointed at the level of migraine issues I've been having lately, and I definitely think it's all sinus related. I did end up having a sinus infection. That's what I kind of thought last week. I just wasn't getting better when everybody else in the family was getting better, so we all had this like flu-like thing. It was just some sort of really bad virus. We were pretty much sick most of 2 weeks, and then everybody else slowly got better. I felt like I was getting better, and then I started like going downhill again, and it just was all of it, like basically neck up, and it was causing migraine issues. Every like third or fourth day, the day of the migraine, I feel like absolutely the day after I have like a migraine hangover. Well, I'm still like from my shoulder blades all the way up my neck, I'm still like really sore. I still feel a little bit groggy from all of it. And then like by the third day, I feel okay. And then I get another one, like really quick succession, like right after feeling okay. Sometimes I don't even get that break. It's like every other day sometimes. And it does not leave a whole lot of room for anything but pure survival mode and like pure family time. I can do quiet things like scrapbook when I feel okay, but it's mainly like survival mode. And I freaking hate living like that. And I've been like, I feel like bashing my head up against the wall, like trying to be functioning, and it's so hard. I'm still like hungover from it. You know, I still feel like my whole body feels tired. I used to tell Johnny, I'm like, I feel like I got run over by a truck. Like that's how my whole body feels after this. And it's just one of those invisible things that people don't realize is so intense and so long lasting. And I'm just frustrated with my body. I'm trying to like not let it eat me up inside, just like this frustration that my body just can't do what it's supposed to do. Like it's not doing what I want it to do. And I really had this moment this week, and I was writing my notes for this video like, F it. Just like, I give 0 Fs anymore. I'm just gonna, what my body does happens. I'm gonna try really hard not to stress out about it, not to get upset, because like when I start seeing the squiggly metallic lines and I realize I'm getting a migraine, I go into this really dark, angry, super frustrated, irritable stage, and I'm just mad. Like I want to punch a wall mad, and it doesn't do any good. Like it doesn't change the outcome. It doesn't make me feel any better. Maybe in the moment I feel better, but it doesn't help. And I think it's just making my attitude about it that much worse, like over and over again when I'm having all of these. So I'm really, really trying hard to give 0 Fs and just like roll with the punches, you know? If I get a migraine, I know I'm not working out for 2 days minimum, just because of the soreness and because of how bad I feel. And every time it happens, I get so frustrated because I'm really trying hard to get back into working out. Mentally, I want to be working out all the time, and then physically and migraine wise, I just freaking can't. And it's so frustrating when I'm like, okay, like mentally I'm ready to get my head in the game. I want to get back on the bike. I want to get miles, all these things. And then I'm like, oh, but I got another migraine again. So I'm out minimum 2 days again. So hard not to be able to do what I want to do. And my body won't let me do what I want to do. And I'm trying so hard to be positive because I know it could be way worse. I know one day I'll get back to it once I'm through this. I definitely started feeling a whole lot better, like sinus infection wise, you know? And I even was like trying to do my yoga, and I couldn't do like any of the inversion things. Anytime I like moved my head too much, everything felt terrible because of the sinus pressure. So I couldn't even do the yoga challenge. I'm like, WTF, like, I just want to be able to work out. And I know I'm lucky. I know I have migraine meds, so it's not as bad as it could be. And I'm thankful like Johnny can step up when I'm having these, because there's been times where I do have to go lay down. You know, I really just physically cannot function for a few hours. He just takes care of everything. He's like, go lay down. And even when I'm like trying so hard to be up and like spend time with my family and my kids, and I'm still feeling sick, he still is like, just go rest. Like, I've got this, go rest. This goes way more than fitness and Peloton deep. Like, I want to be there in just day-to-day life and not be like, oh, mommy's sick again. Oh, mommy's sick again. And just do that on repeat. And I know like the sinus infection's clearing up. I've been migraine free now. I think this is day number 4, which is like a world record at this point, because I haven't really made it that far in the last couple weeks. Like, the viral thing that we had definitely messed up my head, and the pressure probably was what caused me to have migraines, especially like the brand new beginning of the year. I had a migraine on New Year's. Like, come on, like this is the brand new fresh start. Can't even get my stuff in the first freaking day of the year. And it's nothing that, you know, it's not my fault, but I feel like it is my fault. and it's such a weird place to be. Yeah, this whole video is turning into a rant. Sorry guys, it's just rant city, but I want to be back, and I'm frustrated that this is the beginning of the year, like my second PELOCHAT. I'm like, I can't do it, guys. I totally sucked at all of it, and it's just hard when you're in survival mode, but you're trying to be thriving. You're trying to do more than just survival mode, and your body won't let you. So that's where I am right now, just a ball of frustration, a ball of anger, and I'm really trying hard to let that go. It just doesn't serve me. I wrote some things. Let's see, I got my notebook here, and I was getting down about myself about it, but then I decided, F that noise, and I'm really trying hard to embrace that mentality. Like, I'll get back to it when I get back to it. It's no big deal. Like, in the grand scheme of things, if you miss a little bit of working out, it's no big deal. Like, I shouldn't feel this like anger and resentment towards my body for letting me down. It's just, it is what it is. And I said on here, 2023, no more workout guilt, like guilting myself and making myself feel bad and giving myself this added pressure, just trying to not stress out about it. And I feel like the more I stress out about it, the worse I feel and the harder it is to go through all this stuff, like just mentally. So yeah, I'm trying to embrace, like, if I have a migraine, I know I can take my migraine medicine. I know Johnny has everything handled. I know it's not the end of the world. Even if I miss something that I feel like is important, I'm not gonna miss everything, and my kids understand, like they know what's going on. My husband's super understanding, takes care of everything, never makes me feel like I make myself feel. I'm trying not to cry. I did a makeup look today. I'm trying not to cry about it. Changing topics because I am gonna start crying. I ended up, getting my brand new plum paper planner for my fitness. Have hardly been able to use it. It's just been sad. And I come in here, do my scrapbooking stuff, can't update my fitness thing because I haven't done much. Yeah, this was last week. I did take photos, which was good. I ended up doing yoga 3 days and then not doing yoga after that because I got a migraine, and then I was just like, I can't keep up with this daily thing. And I find that, keeping up with the habit trackers, I've been really less hard on myself. Like if I miss a day here or there with whatever new habits I'm building, I don't get frustrated and just totally give up. Well, I totally gave up on the yoga thing. I'm like, oh, I missed 2 days with it. This is supposed to be a 30 days thing. I already failed at it. What's the point? And I did stop doing it. And part of it is also because like my sinuses, even doing any of the yoga things up and down was just too frustrating. And so I just plain old stopped doing it. And I really don't want to do that kind of thing. Like I'm taking a break from it now, but I'm going to do it again. I'm going to take a break and then I'm going to do 30 days from that point on. It doesn't have to be the first day of the year or the first day of the month. I'll just start it when I started, and yeah, just go from there. And some of the yogas I was doing, I didn't mark them off, but some of them were just shavasanas. Like I'm laying down, literally laying down for 5 or 10 minutes, and I count that as like my cheater yoga. I know it's important. I know Shavasana is important. I personally am not into it. Aside from like, it's my cheat way. We took a family walk one of the days, which was nice. The weather's been iffy about walking, so I'm really hoping to get back into doing more family walks. But yeah, I decided I'm going to redo the yoga challenge at some point, and I'm not gonna like restart it if I miss one day, but if I'm missing more than one day, like I have been with the sinus infection, I'll just restart it again. And eventually I'll get 30 days of yoga under my belt, and eventually it will be a habit again. Moving forward, I would love to have a daily or near daily yoga practice. And that's like something I aspire to. I love yoga. I love the way it makes me feel. I love the mobility and flexibility and strength all rolled into one. I love the mindset and the breathing going along with it. I just love everything about it except Shavasana. But I would love to do it more often, and I want it to be a regular habit again. I was really into the habit before, and this is me trying to get back into the habit, like doing this 30-day challenge. But it's okay if I miss a day. I'm gonna try my hardest to do it, and then also not beat myself up over missing one day and like just totally giving up, because that's gonna happen in just regular life. Even without all these migraine circumstances, that's gonna happen in real life. So I'm really trying to embrace that imperfection about it. And I know it's so dumb. I get wrapped up in like, I want to check off every habit on the habit tracker. And when I miss a day or two, I'm like, screw it. And I want to throw it in the garbage and don't go back to it and don't keep up with the habits. And I hate that. I want to really be more consistent about it. So that's this book too. And I feel like I really did good the week before Christmas. Just marking off whatever days I did the thing, and I know going into it, I'm not going to fill this habit tracker up. I'm just using it as being able to see my week all at once. So I know going into it, this one's not going to get filled up every day, but one of them, like I'll show you one from like last week. I want it to be filled up, like this one. It's filled up down here, and I have these blacked out ones. Those are days I missed, and that's okay. I really want to embrace that part of it. Like, I want to see some black squiggles, because that means I'm human. That means I'm not a robot, and it means I'm giving myself some wiggle room for things. I don't have to knock them all off every single week, no matter what. And that's what I'm really trying to embrace right now with this migraine thing, even though I want so badly to be back on my bike, to do my 30-minute ride every morning and feel awesome. It's probably like a therapeutic thing to get on the bike, get that cardio hit in the morning. I feel amazing for the day, and I just have not been able to do it. And it's so frustrating, like having to baby myself, like having to baby my body. I'm really trying to embrace it. I've been trying to write down my step count, which has not been great. Again, like one of the days I had a migraine, I felt terrible. I got like 2,000 steps because I literally laid on the couch most of the day because just moving hurt. Just getting off of the couch hurt. And that's just gonna be how it is. I forget where I came from as far as like how bad my migraines were. I remember college times, there were more days I was sick than not sick, and I've improved greatly. I have these little spells every once in a while, but I know once I'm out of this that it's gonna be fine again, and I'll just get migraines sporadically here and there, and it won't be a big deal. But when I get back to this, I can't see the light at the end of the tunnel because I'm like, I've been sick for weeks and I can't see, me being back to normal life where I forget I'm a migraine sufferer. Like that's how good things have been. I forget to check ingredients on labels because I don't have to worry about it on my day-to-day basis. I don't have to worry about how much sleep I'm getting, how much I'm drinking, the triggers to avoid. I don't have to worry about stress. I don't have to worry about all of those things that can set me off just like that, when I'm in these bad spells. I'm again having to go back and be like super mindful about all of those things and go back to basics, like checking every ingredient on everything that I eat and making sure I'm avoiding my triggers, making sure I'm getting enough sleep, make sure I'm staying hydrated, trying to alleviate stress, all the things that I used to have to do just to function normally every day. I know it'll get there, but it doesn't feel like it right now. And I'm really trying to embrace that, like, whatever happens, happens. If I can't work out today, no big deal. And I mean, honestly, it's not a big deal when it comes to it, but it's like, that's the one thing that I really, really enjoy, and it really does good things for my body. It does good things for my mindset and my mood and all that stuff. And so I'm even like more negative and more angry than normal because of all the migraine stuff, but also because I can't get that cardio hit. So far this week, it's Tuesday. I haven't even updated my steps. I'm like, screw this, I haven't done any of it, and I need to be better about at least like writing down my steps and doing more laps around the house, even if the weather sucks, things like that. It's just been survival mode. As far as Peloton stuff, I kept getting emails for their sales stuff, and I really just hate the way they do sales. I don't want a package. I don't want accessories. I just want my freaking equipment, and they keep doing this rowing package where it's like, yeah, it's like $250 to $500 off, but it's a package that I wouldn't pay for, and so the rower ends up being the same price, if not more, because I have to include all these other things that I don't want with it. And so I don't think that's a sale. Personally, I don't count that as a sale. So when I see this email, they're like $500 off, it's kind of insulting because I'm like, that's not lowering the price, that's getting rid of the other accessories and just tacking them on, and most people don't need those accessories, so it's just not a great deal. I'm waiting. I really just want an actual sale, not a package accessory deal sale. I don't count that as a sale. I want an actual markdown on the actual machine, and I'm still waiting for that. So I get these emails, get excited, and I'm like, oh no, it's not. As far as other Peloton news, Robin Arzon is pregnant with her second baby, which is super cute. I loved how she announced it. I'll link to something down below showing it. It was super cute that she announced it on live TV, which was fun. And other than that, I don't have a lot of Peloton news. I really like Pillow Buddy if you want like up-to-date pillow news. Peloton did settle with the safety something, and hopefully that means that the treads are coming at some point. I would love to see that slatted treadmill come out, but again, they raised the price for that equipment so high that I don't know that it's doable for me personally. I thought about treadmills. I don't know if a treadmill will fit in that room with all the other things that we want in there, so that's also to be determined, but I would really love to have a treadmill. I don't run. I wouldn't run very much at all, but I would love to sit there and walk, like walk while I'm reading a book or walk while I'm watching a show or YouTube or whatever. I like that idea, and I like that Johnny could be on the treadmill and I could be on the bike, or the other way around, and we could both be in there like watching a TV show together and both getting a little exercise together. I love that idea, but I don't know how doable it is. I really want a slatted treadmill, but I'm really thinking about just like dropping $1,000 or $1,500 and getting whatever treadmill I can get for that price. It doesn't matter if it's that great, considering we're both mostly gonna be just walking on it anyway. I would like it to have an incline, and that's about it. But I'm really thinking about doing that. I don't know if the rower is ever gonna happen for me, honestly, because of the price tag of it, but their sales are just garbage sales to me. And yeah, I would love it, but at the same time, I think like, if I get that, it means I'm gonna be on the bike less and I'll use the bike less. And I don't know if I wanna go there. I don't know if I want to miss out on those miles on the bike because I love the bike so much. One of the other things I think Johnny would really like the rower, but I don't know. You know, he's never really used one, and I don't know if it's gonna be something he would be really into or not. But I think that covers everything for today. I would love to know how your year is going. I hope it's going way better than mine has gone as far as health goes. I'm sorry I rant so much about it, but it's really just such a crapshoot. Like, I can't fix it, I can't change it, I can't do anything to control it. My body's out of my control, and I hate that feeling. I hate not being in control. I am a control freak, and I want to be in control about everything, and I can't control my own body, and it's such an insult to a control freak. But yeah, otherwise things are going great. Like, we have something really big planned for the end of this month, and I cannot wait to share all of it with you guys. It's something I will definitely share with you guys when the time comes, but for now, like, it's under wraps and we're planning some things, and I cannot wait. It's like such a good thing, and I can't wait to tell you guys. So lots of good things are happening, lots of happiness. The kids are thriving, of course, and everything's going really smoothly aside from this thing. So I'm like, if that's all I have to complain about, I know how blessed I am, and I know I sound like a spoiled brat, like complaining about it, but it just sucks. Like, health is one of those things that you cannot buy your way out of. You cannot fix your way out of, you know? This is my genetics. This is how my brain functions, and it sucks. It sucks that I can't do anything to fix it. I can control certain things, you know, I can control as much environmental things as possible, which at this point I'm doing. I'm living on a schedule, I'm making sure things are right, I'm trying not to stress out about any of it, but at the end of the day, my brain and my body is gonna do what it wants to do. And like, I can't control getting colds. It's gonna set me off in this big tailspin where everybody else is fine after like a week or a week and a half, and I'm still freaking struggling into, I think, going on week 4 now because of the sinus infection part of it that developed at the end of it. But I just can't control it, and that's the part that really sucks, and that's me like trying to beat my head against the wall trying to do this stuff. I'm sorry to vent all of this on you guys, but that's real life, you know, that's behind the scenes part of me trying to get 2,000 miles and not being able to do it. At the beginning of the year, you know, this is Tuesday, so this is the 9th. I'm 9 days in, and I have yet to get actually on the bike, I think. I don't know that I even have gotten on the bike once so far. 9 days in, I haven't even been able to get on the bike yet, so it's just frustrating. Anyway, hope that it wasn't too much of a Debbie Downer one. It's just real life, and maybe if you guys are in similar circumstances, you can pull some nuggets of help out of any of this rant that I had. I'm really trying to work on it, and that's gonna be just an ongoing thing. When I go through these migraine spells, it's gonna be me trying to work on my mindset more and try not to let it get me down. I hope you guys are well. I hope your year is off to a good start. Hopefully next week I'll have better topics to cover. So I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.